Yes, am I audible?
You're audible.
Okay. Now see, talent management is a very new subject to you all. First is introduction to talent management. I'm going to cover this. Introduction, meaning, need of talent management, war of talent management, competencies and talent management, models of talent management, and process of talent management. Now, according to you, what is talent? Yes? See, first of all, this is an interactive session. So I should get response from here. I can see Ajit is there. I don't know who all are there. Um, yes? No response.
Yes, ma'am. Do you want to hear from me?
Yes. What is talent?
Talent is something, the quality of the person, the candidate who comes to you.
Okay. Now, you see, talent management is a practice for mainly BPO, ITO, and other industry. They focuses on the talent management along with the uh, correspondence of like talent strategies in global area, importance of organization culture, role of performance management system in their organization in relation to talent, work-life balance, its application, retain management, and its strategies. So, as it's a new concept, this in the global era these strategies have to be developed. Now, you see, talent management in relation to the other areas, although we see that I don't know how it is not possible. A talent management area, although it has been used and applied in many other forms, seeking talent management is the best human resource to feed the needs of the company, be it current or future. Now, you know, from pool of in the dam, we select a fish, isn't it? Similarly, pool of talent, we are selecting and recruiting some. Talent concern all the skills, knowledge, and attitude that managers is expect from the workers, but it does not limit itself to these three factors. Talent has to be found out first and then consistently developed so that it remains an asset for the company in question. One can then say that most employees are talented because they provide what they can best undertake from their company. This is a correct argument because companies will buy firstly the skill and then use their own benefit. You can see what the companies will do. They will firstly buy the skill. Okay. Then they will use and benefit for their own. Then you see this term has been described in very integrated manner. Main thing is talent management is a management in today's business face increased global competition, shifting markets, and unforeseen events. No wonder they are finding it more difficult than ever to attract, develop, and attract, develop, and retain people with aptitude and abilities to meet current and future organizational needs. So you see, talent management is a conscious and deliberate approach to attract, to develop, and retain people with aptitude and abilities to meet current and future organizational needs. Then you see, nothing we have to focus. Talent management involves in individual and organizational development in response to a change and complex operating environment. It includes the creation and maintenance of supportive and people-oriented organization culture. So we need engagement, initiative, and engagement with business order, mainly to hire, to retain, and develop talent that to achieve in the business goal. Now, as per all the other definitions, we come to the conclusion that talent management is defined as the integrated process of ensuring that an organization has a continuous supply of highly productive individual in the right job at the right time. Right job at the right time. Now, all those who are present, participants, three of them are there, I mean. It's clear meaning of talent management? Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, why do we need talent management? Okay? Can anyone tell me? Talent management is an HR professional minds these days as HR work to obtain, retain, and develop manpower. For talent management to be effective, what is important is to hire employees who seem to be the best fit in the organization. Organizations are taking steps to manage talent most effectively and also develop their own employer brand. So, first, what is the need? To be the best fit in the organization. Secondly, to manage talent most effectively and to develop their own employer brand. These brands simply decision making and communicate the values and they create for their customer. Likewise, employees also identify themselves with certain organizations. This was given by Shravanti and Suman in 2008, especially in the light of forecasted labor shortage. Organizations that formally decide to manage their talent undertake a strategic analysis for their current HR process. This is to ensure that coordinated performance oriented approaches are adopted. So main need is coordination, performance orientation approaches adopted. Quite often in the late organization and adopting a talent management approach are focusing on coordinating and integrating various aspects such as recruitment, retention, employee development, leadership, high potential employee development, performance management, work planning, and culture. These are the main focus of me. What? Recruitment, retention, employee development, leadership, and high potential employee performance management, workforce planning, and culture. Now, you all know that when you studied HR in second sem, you have studied separately in all these chapters you have studied separately. Am I clear now? Yes? Yes, all of you. All of you, somebody responds. All of you, it is clear.
Yes, ma'am, clear it is.
Okay. Somebody
Yes,
respond. Then
yes, ma'am.
what is war of talent? The talent management refers to the anticipation of required human capital for the organization. We all know human is an asset of any organization. Human resource is an asset of an organization. So to meet the planning and the need is very essential. Why it is war of talent? Because a book was written in 2001 by MC Kinsey as war of talent. So that only it is brought down. Talent management is the science of using HR, strategic HR, to improve business value and to make it possible for companies and organizations to reach their goals. Everything done to recruit, retain, develop, reward, make people perform from a part of talent management as well as strategic workforce. War of talent means we are fighting all these, that is for recruitment, for retain, for development. A talent management strategy needs to link business strategy to make sense. Then talent management suggests that companies are strategic and deliberate in how they source, attract, select, train, develop, retain, promote, move employees through organization. Many researchers are continuously done to improve this. The mindset of this more personal human resource approach seeks not only to hire the most qualified and valuable employee, but also know how to retain them. Clear? Only we are taking in is talented people is not good, but we should build up the strategies how to retain them. That is the war of talent. Clear? Next, competencies and talent management. This term, talent management, is usually associated with competency based management. Talent management decisions are often driven by a set of organizational core competencies as well as a position specific competencies. That is, competency include knowledge, skills, experience, and personal traits. Older competency model might also contain that education, occupation, diversity force, all this. Also, new techniques involve creating a competency style for the organization that includes a competency dictionary to hold the competency in order to build the job descriptions. Now, this too is clear to you. Yes, war of talent and competency and talent. Yes, nobody is responding. Yes, Ajit.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Sana responded. Okay. Now I'm shifting to next. See, the two models is very important. One is DNA model, another is Peter Capley's model. Now see DNA model. What is DNA stands for? D is departure, N is navigation, and A is arrival. So you just see in the slide points of departure, navigation, points of arrival. Now you see in points of departure, first is we have three steps. First is translating organizational vision into goals and mapping the required level of capacities and competencies to achieve the goal. We have set some goals in the organization. There is a vision in the organization. That comes next to navigation. That is, whatever vision we have, we are incorporating with the values, individual values and vision with the organization values and vision. We are comparing the individual value vision with the organizational value vision. Then clear understanding that varied roles within the organization and appreciation of the value addition from the self and others, leading to building a culture of trust, sharing, team orientation. This is the first step in the DNA model. Second, first is translating, second is assessment of talent to profile the level of capacities and set of companies possessed within the organization, enhancing the capacities to learn, think, and relate and act through development initiative. Then individual growth to need, accept. These all are done through training and assessment. Next, third point is gap analysis and identification of the development path, helping the individual realize their full potential through learning and development. Then, developed individual enabling the breakthrough performance. Three important things we are getting in this DNA model. First, skills and capabilities required throughout the organization. Skills and capacities must be related to the job position. Third, organization must be able to hire the right people. With all the three components in place, organization can apply the DNA model to virtually any HR supply, for whether recruiting, onboarding, staffing, or development. DNA model is clear? Yes.
Yes, ma'am. Clear.
Now next model is Peter Capley's model. Talent management is simply a matter of anticipating the need of human capital and then setting out a plan to meet. In addition to working effectively policies for recruitment, selection, all these things, Peter Capley has proposed a approach, talent on demand framework similar to just-in-time manufacturing. This approach is in four particular principles drawn from operation and supply chain management. Now you see the Four principles. Just, I think you have gone through the PPT which I have uploaded in Swadhyay. Yes,
No,
first
ma'am.
principle.
I did not go through.
To buy something Ajit said. Yes, Ajit?
No, ma'am. Wrongly said.
Okay. To make a buy to manage risk, to adapt uncertainty in challenge demand, improve the return investment in developing the employee, preserve the implement balancing employees' interest. First, to make or buy to manage it. What is this? We are recruiting people. We are buying people. A deep bunch of talent is expensive. So companies should undershoot their estimates of what will be needed and plan to hire from outside to make up or any shortfall. That is, company who is hiring should undershoot that and estimate what they will hire. Next, to adopt uncertainty of the talent demand. It might be whatever we have recruited can be boomerang, or it can be that whatever we have recruited, we thought, अरे बहुत अच्छा है, but it becomes a risk. Second principles adopt to certainty in talent demand. This principle tells about managing the talent demand, bring employees from all the functions together in an 18-month course that teaches general management skill and send them back to the function to specialize instead of putting them as management training. Sorry, send them 18-month course that teaches general management skills and then send them back to the function to specialize instead of putting them as management trainees through a 3-year functional program. That is, sorry, that is, what is this? We are sending them for training. After recruiting, indirectly we can say we are sending them as the talent demands, we are sending them for training. Then improve the return on investment in developing employees. Get the employees to share in cost of development. That might mean asking them to take an additional stress for assignment on voluntary basis relationship with the former employees in the hope that they might return somebody bringing back to the investment in their skills. And the fourth principle, preserve the investment by balancing employer employer interest. Clear with this model? Yes. Two models are
Yes, ma'am.
clear. Yes.
Yes,
Clear, madam.
Pardon?
Clear, madam. It's
ma'am,
you can
clear.
proceed now.
Oh, yes or no? Yes.
Ma'am,
Yes, all of you, it
it
is clear.
is
Yes, ma'am. It is clear, ma'am.
Okay, 1 minute. I think next. Just to see the equation. Then I'm coming. You see the equation. Yes? LQ, CQ, RQ plus AQ into value is talent. Now we will come into the detail. With this, you cannot understand what is LQ, what is CQ, what is RQ, what is AQ. Okay. Individuals get motivated by different values. To keep the workforce motivated, organization today have to adopt certain. Just my voice is audible to you all now? Yes?
Ma'am, it is audible.
Okay. First is capacity to learn, which we term as LQ. That is enhancing an individual's capacity to learn, improve the person's awareness towards his work. Second is capacity to think. CQ. That is conceptual quotient. First is learning quotient, then is conceptual quotient. Enhancing an individual's capacity to think helps the person not only in learning for a higher level but also improves creativity analysis and judgment. Creativity analysis and judgment. Then third, capacity to relate. That is relationship quotient, RQ. Another important capacity for an individual is to be able to relate to his learning and thought. This compromises for listening, emphasizing, and trusting. That is RQ, relationship quotient. Then we see capacity to act, action quotient. Is an individual ability to learn his intentions, ability to organize his time and resource in order to convert intention into reality. Implementing includes focus on the right process. Performing under pressure is another component which talks about ability to work under any circumstance. Now you see action quotient is very important. That is ability to enact his individual's ability to enact his intention, ability to organize his time and resource in order to convert intentions into reality. Implementing includes focus on the right process. Performing under pressure is another component which talks about the ability to work under any circumstances. That's it is LQ, CQ, RQ, AQ into values. This values is individual values as well as organization values equals to talent. Clear? Yes, all of you, it is clear.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah.
Yes.
I need your participation. All the four concepts is clear. Capacity to learn, capacity to work, capacity to relate, capacity to act. Clear?
Act.
Yes, ma'am.
Clear, ma'am.
Next.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Next, talent manifests into performance as follows. First is talent, plus we have all of you know what is organization vision. All are in working professionals. So you know what is
Yes.
organization vision, what is mission, and what is the strategy. So
Strategy.
before you join an organization, you have to be clear with these three. Then comes your skills and competencies. Then position and configuration. Then prospect of the company. Support and acknowledgement. Then training and development. Instruction. Action plan and goal. Then resources. Ultimately comes through performance management system, which leads to talent performance. This is the total talent manifest in performance as follows. Now I'll make you clear this talent management course, whatever you have done in HR, performance management, compensation, work, workforce life, all this will be repeated, adding your talent concepts. Now clear with this? Talent manifests into performance as follows. Yes, all of you?
Yes, ma'am. Clear.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Next comes just best practices in global area. First, we have experience-based learning. Then mentoring,
Maintain.
especially apprentice. If you work in as an apprentice, senior people mentor you. Business focus, shift in the workforce, developing business leaders. Employee feedback is a very effective tool. Interaction with management is imperative. True of value of HR in return, which we know as ROI, return on investment, then create team business. These are the main global practices in talent management. Now, just I'm skipping off this role in IT and IT's business. Now, many corporate leaders using the assessment tool to find out in three strategies. First is dimension resource, the organization's current and future statistic needs. Second dimension measures the competition which is going on. And third measures the overall talent in the market. First, you see organizations' current and future statistic needs. Now, if you come to present situation, in the lockdown situation, organization has to change his strategies. Just you are seeing what we have done it. Yes. Now I'm seeing more participants, more students are coming to class because our strategy is changed. What is our strategy which is changed? Yes, Sana, I'm asking you. Just tell me our organization, what strategy our organization has changed. Yes,
Ma'am, we have started online classes and which
yes.
is convenient for most of us in this
Convenient for
lockdown
most of
period.
y'all. Of course, not for us. But as
Ma'am,
organization
for
has
us.
changed, we have to do it. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Now I'll tell you my experience. As I had never taken your class all this means you have come to fourth semester, you all did not attend my class because I did not take your class. Now in MBA semester 1, I took classes, but what to share, only one participant used to be there every day. I used to have my 2 sessions daily, one student. But now 8 students are attending the class. So strategic change has improved the attendance. Second dimension measures is the competition. We have to face the competition. The third dimension measures is overall talent in marketplace. Now, if a person is not acquainted with today's, that is online, computer savvy, they cannot survive in the marketplace situation. Now you will see, just I'm citing an example of e-course. There are many advocates, those who don't know to open computer. Can they survive in this marketplace? Now, in the COVID-19 situation? Yes or no? Tell me.
It will be very difficult.
Yes?
No, ma'am, they cannot survive. It will be
They
very
cannot
difficult.
survive because I am watching maximum out of only 20% also. Even the judges, they are not computer savvy. So in the lockdown, an advocate cannot survive if the lockdown includes. Yes? Now we come to the career or varied reasons for the attrition rate. Some of the are no career development, night shift. All these reasons people are leaving. Now I have to be fast because Pallavi ma'am has already entered. Next, now process. First process is workforce planning. Integrated with business plan, this process establishes workforce plans, hiring plans, compensation budgets, and hiring target for the year. Then recruiting. Through an integrated process of recruiting, assessment, evaluation, and hiring, the business brings people into the organization, onboarding the organization, then performance management, all whatever is the HR process is the process of talent management. Then succession planning, then we have compensation and benefits planning, critical gap analysis. Now you see, first we have workforce planning, integrated with business plan. This process establishes workforce plans, hiring plans, compensation budget, hiring target for the year. That is planning is based on talented. Then recruiting. Through an integrated process for recruiting, assessment, evaluation, and hiring, the business brings people into organization. Onboarding the organization. This is also a big chapter in your course. Onboarding the organization must train and enable the employees to become productive, integrated in the company more quickly. Performance management. By using the business plan, the organization establishes process to measure and manage employees. Training and performance support, of course, this is a critical important function. Here the companies provide learning and develop the program to all levels. This function itself is evolving into continuous support function. Then succession planning evolves and changes. There is a continuous need to improve new position, compensation and benefit. We have already studied in HR. Then critical gap analysis. This is a process we identify as important and often overlooked function in many industries. Now, this is a summary of the chapter. Now, anyone, any question? Yes? Anyone, any question?
No, ma'am.
No. Yes. So, no problem in